again. So what I've got is just an empty bottle, okay, plastic bottle, and there's actually only that much water in it. The rest of it is bubbles at the moment. So you don't need an awful lot of water for this, just a little bit. And it has to be warm water, not boiling, just so that you can put your hand under it, but quite warm, not lukewarm, warm. And in here, what I've done is I've just put 2 teaspoons of the soap flakes into here, and I've just mixed it up, so that's ready to go. If you've run out of soap flakes and you want to do a bit more felting, all you need to do is just, we'll all have some soap at home at the moment, so a little bit of either a bar of soap, and you can grate it to make your soap flakes and then make up a solution. Or if you've got clear liquid soap at home, you can use that as well. It's not as good, and it can be a bit rough on your hands sometimes when you've got your hands in water for a long time. Right, here we go. So make sure that's on. So don't panic at this bit, but what you're going to do is you're going to spray your picture all over. Oops, lost a head. Doesn't matter. So with this soapy solution, I'm going to spray it all over until it's completely wet. Okay. Now, what I should have done is keep it to the side slightly. And then you're going to cover your picture up with your bubble wrap and pat it down like that. If you want, you can cut your bubble wrap into 2 bits. It's up to you. Now, how do we know we've got enough soap on it? I don't know if you can see, but it's still bouncy and fluffy there, but it's flat here. Move his little head back because he's lost his head. So that means this bit here is still dry. So I'll give it another scoosh like that. Cover it over, pat it down, hopefully this time. Yeah. Okay, so that's wet through all the way there. So what you're going to do is cover it over. You're going to get your squishy. You're going to wet the top of your bubble wrap like that. And then flat hands, nice and light, you're going to rub all over your picture. Now, can you see on the top of my bubble wrap, I've made soapy bubbles. This is the fun bit, you can make lots of soapy bubbles. But that's what you want to see when you're doing this, and that means you've got enough soap in your solution. If you do this bit and you've not got enough bubbles, then you might want to put a little bit more soap and then wet your picture again. But roughly about 2 teaspoons of soap in a quarter of one of those bottles is enough. This is the boring bit in many ways, because you've just got to sit and do this for a while. So I'm going to pop the video off. I'm going to rub my picture for 5 minutes and then I'll be back. So I've been rubbing like that for about, it's not an exact science, 3 or 5 minutes, roughly about that amount of time. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up my picture and just check that it looks okay. So just, if your little sheep have moved, just pop them back. Okay, kind of should look like that. Right, I'm going to be brave now. It's a bit like flipping a pancake. You're going to take a hold of the top of your picture, take it off your bubble wrap and flip it over like that. Now, if you want to tidy up the edges of your picture, this is the time to do it. You don't have to tidy up the edges. You can leave them fluffy if you want, but I'm going to show you how you would tidy them up. So you just take the bubble wrap, fold the very edge of the fleece over like that. And I'm going to turn my picture around. I'm going to do this little edge here. And then this one. get rid of that. So we can get rid of your piece of paper now because you don't need it. Probably just get wet. I'm just going to fold that one a little bit more. There you go. Managed to get a crumb on mine off the kitchen table. Right, so it should look roughly like that. You're going to cover it over again. You're going to re-wet your bubble wrap. And then what I want you to do for the next 10 minutes is you're going to spend 5 minutes rubbing a little bit more vigorously on the back. And then you're going to open up your bubble wrap. And you're going to flip your picture over again. And you're going to cover it up. And then you're going to do 5 minutes of really rub it. Okay? So I'll leave you to do your 10 minutes, 5 on the front, 5 on the back, and then I'll see you again.